Louis, good morning.
Hi, mate. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Good.
Haven't seen you here for a couple of years. You've been very busy.
Yeah.
And now, brand new single, Two of Us. The song seems to refer to the death of your lovely mum, Joanna, who was really your, not just yours actually, but One Direction's biggest supporter.
Absolutely, definitely.
Well, don't you think that grief is one of those things in society that actually we probably don't talk about enough? Because it's something that so many of us go through but hold inside, and it never goes away.
We can all kind of talk about it a little bit more, and I think that's why I feel good about singing the lyrics, because it was a moment for me to speak about it publicly. And yeah, put it into lyrics. My mum was always obsessed with the idea of me playing piano, and they said, what about playing the opening verse on piano? And normally I might have said no. But it really, knowing that she liked that idea and having that with this song and this video, again, I kind of just zoned into that idea and just went for it, and I think I pulled it off.
You did. You absolutely did, and she would have loved it, which must be a really special thing.
Definitely.
And of course, I guess one of the ways, Louis, that you have been able to get through the past couple of years in such a difficult time is because you're a dad yourself now. So you've had to focus on little Freddie as well, haven't you? Yeah,
well, I've said a few times, you know, I think it's the responsibility side of things that almost has made the process a little bit easier for me. Every time I spend time with Freddie, it's just one of those things where you just, you know, you feel so much love, and it doesn't matter what's going on. In that moment, that's all you're thinking about. So those times with him are priceless, definitely.
So he's 3 now, is that right? What type of boy is he?
He's well-behaved, but he is a little bit mischievous, but in a harmless way, you know what I mean?
Up on stage.
To a certain degree, it feels like starting again. You know, I have experience, obviously, but it feels different. Everything, writing, you know, these moments in interviews, being on stage, it can be daunting out on your own, especially when you're used to having people either side of you, definitely.
What's your relationship now with the other guys?
We are forever brothers, that's the reality. For everyone, there's a real mutual respect for each other, because, you know, nobody else can relate to what happened to us like the other boys, and we'll forever have that connection and that in common.
Now, officially, Louis, you never split up. That was very, very important to you at the time, wasn't it? This was a hiatus, it was a break.
Funny word, yeah.
Which does mean, when are you getting back together?
I mean, you love asking this question, don't you, Dad?
Well, people do demand to know.
Of course they do. Look, I don't really know the answer to the question, but the reality is, I think it's a must. When that conversation will happen, I can't tell you, but you might be first to know.
Please, you've got to tell me. Away from the music, the other big talking point about you over the past year has, of course, been your decision to become an X Factor judge. That was the show that turned you into a star in the first place. Must have been crazy to go back. And then you did something you weren't actually able to do as a member of the band. You won.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. Do you know what? It was such an amazing experience. And I was nervous about doing it at first, because I've not really done out like that before. But I was really happy with the category. I built up really great relationships with each of them individually. Yeah, it was really, really exciting. And getting involved in all the creatives and stuff like that is experience that, you know, it's hard for me to get in my day-to-day.
Simon Cowley said he's wanted all of the judges back. Robbie
Well, he
Williams
ain't called me yet.
Has he not?
No.
Well, that's what he said publicly anyway. Would you want to go back to the show?
I had an amazing experience on the show last year, but if it's going to get in the way of my mission for this year, which is releasing the album, then it's probably going to be less likely. You know, I have a really good relationship with Simon. I just feel like I make him a little bit younger, or I try, because he does sometimes throw around the dad jokes a little bit too often, so I just try and, you know, do my bit.
Well, I look forward to seeing what you do. It's an incredible song, Two of Us.
Thank you.